Yes, I'm the other Colin. We're not related or anything, although coincidentally my middle name is also Fails. So that's not really. Can I just be a bit serious for a moment? Because I stand before you representing an oppressed minority. A minority that's still regularly oppressed in society today. Now, I'm not talking about the fact that I'm just a little bit taller than most people. Actually, you can't discriminate against tall people. That's a form of apartheid, or technically, apartheid. Well, I do want to actually talk about that oppressed subsection of society, which consists entirely of people whose first name is Colin. No one takes us seriously. For years in the media, if you want to represent somebody a little bit feckless, you call them Colin. Try our products. They're easy to use. Isn't that right, Colin? It's just not an inspiring name. There is no Saint Colin. Why would there be? Colin, patron saint of the affably gormless. There was even an advert a while ago. I don't know what it was for, but this guy was trying to chat up this girl, and other guy appears at her shoulder and says, his name's Colin, lives with his mum, collects model soldiers. End of date. Now, a bit of a worry for me, because I don't live with my mum anymore, but I do have a hobby, and worse than that, I made my model soldier collection the centrepiece for many years of my pulling strategy. So come back to my place and I'll show you the biggest wood elf army you've ever seen. 6,000 points, even without special characters. Yeah. I know. I wasn't always successful, but deep down, girls, come on, you are gagging to see my war hammer. I went to the theatre last night. It was a great show. I saw Thriller, you know, the Michael Jackson tribute show. It was great fun. Got a bit lost on the way to the theatre, though. Made the mistake of asking directions. Asked this bloke next to me, which way is it to Michael Jackson's Thriller? He said, I'm not sure. I think it might be this way. Or this way. I'm not really sure which way. So that was... Don't applaud that. That was bad. Bad in the traditional sense of the adjective. I just had an unhappy breakup, and thank you. Yes, you know, it was never really going to work because I'm a 50-year-old guy, and she was a Higgs boson particle. At first I thought I was lucky to find her, you know. She started acting like she was God, and I thought, no. It's a pretty well-educated audience, I'm impressed. Any of you, just a bit lost at this point, just a little hint, any physics material you ever come off some comedy shows, a little hint, if you're an audience, remember, the more you laugh, the cleverer you are. So, hold that thought. So, anyway, I found her in the bar, she was pissed as a neutrino. And in the end we just wanted different things. I wanted commitment and exclusivity. She said I should respect her right to exist as a probability function across all of space. I think we've all known girls a bit like that, haven't we? 3,000 years ago, the Chinese general and philosopher Sun Tzu said that a wise man should always keep his friends close and his enemies closer. I've never really seen the sense of that. I'd like to keep my friends close at hand and my enemies as far away as possible. That way, if my enemies ever attack, I can always use my friends as human shields. I'm very happy if I've got small children. Had a tough gig last week. It was at a naturist camp. I was really scared, as you can imagine, and well, there is a little trick to calm the nerves. Apparently you just have to imagine the audience fully clothed. Just like I'm doing now, madam, yes. So, tonight, we are old. And we think there's nothing sweeter than to turn up the heater when it's cold. It really sucks being old. The only redeeming feature of age I've found is that apparently I've got a better chance of reaching the age of 51 than anyone else in the room. I'm almost bound to get there, having got this far. Statistically, one or two of you will die young. So, just a glass half full kind of guy. But the older I get, the more irritated I get by things like ads on the radio where you're listening away and then suddenly somebody says, calls may be recorded for training purposes, terms and conditions apply. Prices may go down as well as up. All offers subject to status. Everything we've just told you is a lie. Why do we have to hear all this rubbish? There's no other walk of life where you have that degree of disclaimer. If I was going to say, hey, come back to my place for some sex, you know, I wouldn't expect you to say, all sexual acts may be recorded for future masturbation purposes. You won't be disappointed, I'm very well endowed. Not to scale, you know. Then come back and meet my family and meet my dad, he's a great character. Warning, my family may contain nuts. Conversations with my father may include extreme racism from the outset. I'll tell you the thing that annoys me more than anything else. Just 5 words. Unexpected item in baggy area. Strikes fear into the noblest of hearts. Unexpected item in bagging area. I'll never forget the first time I heard those words spoken. I wouldn't have minded, but I was being screened for testicular cancer at the time. Oh, what have we here? Unexpected item in bagging area. Not what you want to hear from your oncologist at that time, is it? And you can see them up, it's just annoying. It just means you put your coat or your bag down in the wrong place. That's not an unexpected item. They should save these warnings for genuine surprises. So like if I'm shopping away in Sainsbury's, you know, with unexpected item in bagging area, I want to look round and, oh my God, it's Madeleine McCann sitting on the counter. Eating tapas. Yes. Oh, and what's that you're holding, Maddie? It's only a tape of a classic episode of Doctor Who previously lost to the BBC archive. That's unexpected. I'm the other Colin. Good night.